Hello there. If you've been following my channel or Instagram for a while, you might have seen that I set myself a no-buy challenge in February and March. That's right, no makeup or skincare purchases allowed for 2 months to make up for some excessive spending in the lead up to that. This was inspired by my friend Katie from the channel What Kate Finds, and we pledged to hold on to our wallets and make the most of what we already had. I thought it might be nice to recap that process and show you a few things I did eventually pick up when it finished. A no-buy challenge is really just an exercise in self-control and a great way to curb your spending habits if you're in a bit of an expensive routine like I was. It tests your willpower when you're walking past Sephora and reinforces the difference between what you want and what you need. For me, the want column usually wins, sadly. I love a minimal, fresh-faced makeup look and don't ever wear very much makeup in one go, but that doesn't mean I don't pretend I'm a beauty editor of a magazine who needs to try everything that's been raved about or recently released. I'm a makeup minimalist with a not-so-minimalist collection, shall we say. So when February 1st rolled around, I was ready to give up my spending in pursuit of saving, and I really enjoyed it. I got to rediscover a few old favourites and get to know the sorts of products I really like using and reevaluate my budget. I'll be honest, I did break the no-buy, but for good reason. I had the most stressful fortnight of my life at work in February, and my skin lost the plot with some monster spots on my chin. I'd run out of my favourite Hop & Cotton 3-step skincare routine, a custom formulation that has really been boosting the glow of my skin and calming my hormonal breakouts around my chin. But without that, and with a lot of pressure at work, my chin freaked out and so did I. I was really unhappy about it and wanted my Hop & Cotton products back to help. And I was happy to break the no-buy for that reason. For me, this challenge wasn't about total deprivation if I needed something, it was more about kicking the habit of buying things too often. And it worked. As the size of my audience has grown, I now get a lot of requests to test different products, and I'm so flattered that you'd like to hear my thoughts. But I guess I don't really think of myself as a YouTuber, just a real person who makes videos for fun. So sadly, I'm not in a position to spend a lot testing something if it really doesn't suit my style and I'd probably never use it again. So maybe that's a takeaway from this no-buy too. Find your beauty style and what you're comfortable with, despite all of the noise and temptation from the enormous beauty industry. I love watching so many different types of YouTubers and reading product reviews, but very few of them actually lead me to add items to the wishlist note in my phone, which leads me on to the things that did make it onto that wishlist during the 2 months. Does a post-no-buy haul defeat the purpose of a no-buy? Yeah, look, you might be onto something there, but these only earned a spot in my makeup bag after very careful consideration during those 2 months. They're different shades, highly recommended formulas, or unique releases. And if you feel like treating yourself to a few new things at the end of your no-buy, go for it. It's your challenge, so you can make the rules. First up, a palette that I had been trying to tell myself I didn't need for well over a year, but after hearing so many of you rave about it, I gave in. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette has a striking mix of subtle and strong warm tones. I love the look of burnt orange, real gar, red ochre, and Venetian red. Beautiful, super smooth powder shadows with a lot of pigment. Let me know your favourite combination of shades from this palette. The Burberry lip colour contours intrigued me. They're meant to be a way to contour the edges of your lips to make them look more full, which isn't necessarily something I'm into, but I thought they might make a nice, subtle, smooth lip colour as a result. I'll be treating them like a regular jumbo lip pencil. I chose the shades light and medium, which did look different in the store, but not so different now in this light. I should probably just go back to doing another no-buy. I'm a sucker for cream shadow sticks and hadn't tried any from NARS before, but their velvet eyeshadow stick in Nepal caught my eye. A beautiful, natural-looking pale pink with a slight shimmer, very subtle and barely there on the lids. The bolder shade Belle Ile also stood out to me. It's really going to add some glow and a touch of orangey gold to your lids, which is a tone I love on migraine eyes, but works on just about any eye colour. My first Ilia multi-stick was going really strong during my no-buy, so I was very keen to try another. All of Me is described as watermelon, but comes up as a lovely peachy orange on my skin tone. Love this to add a healthy flush to your cheeks and a bit of an orange glow when you dab it onto eyes as well. Their tinted lip conditioner in Arabian Nights kept getting recommended in the comments of my top 25 red lipsticks video, so I had to give it a go and I love it. A super easy sheer red that's halfway between a balm and a blotted colour. A great intro to red if you feel like it looks too bold on you. Thank you all for the tip off on this one. And finally, another 2 that I'm pinning on you guys. I lost count of how many hundreds commented on my lip balm product pile video about these. So many of you swear by the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and I've been enjoying it. A glossy, slightly thick lip balm you put on at night and wake up to smooth lips in the morning. Haven't had as much of a play with the Bite Agave lip mask yet, but this one feels quite thick like an ointment and super smooth on the lips. I've been using both as regular balms too, not just as a mask or a treatment. So there you go. I gave into temptation at the end of the 2 months with those products, but I certainly curbed my desire to shop a lot more frequently than that. Still going strong too. I'm saving to go away on a big trip for the rest of the year and will be taking you all along with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on no-buy or low-buy challenges. That's the one where you set yourself a limited beauty budget rather than none at all. This was something that was new to me, but definitely a concept I'd consider implementing once or twice a year even to remind myself that the next purchase can certainly wait. Thanks for watching. See you next time.